Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. We'll talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Thanks for joining me. I'll just put this thing on timer. Right. Thanks for joining me for today's cryptocurrency portfolio update. As you know, I update a portfolio on a daily basis, and something I've been doing since February. Make sure you stay to the end of this update because I always talk about something of interest after the update. Also, remember that I'm not a financial advisor or planner, so this is not financial advice. Always seek do your own due diligence, your own research, and also understand that investing can be risky, so do not invest more money than you can afford to lose. So with that out of the way, I'm going to share my screen and go straight to the update. This is a spreadsheet I've been updating. So 3 main columns. Those of you who've been watching the video series know the deal, but for those of you who are new, 3 main columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and totals column. And the green is when it's moved forward on the previous day, red is when it's moved backward on the previous day. So as you can see, we've got lots of green and reds, green and reds, green and reds. And these green and red patterns start to form a predictable pattern or an interesting pattern for analysis purposes. It's one of the reasons why I do this. But anyway, let's go to today's update. So we got the 5th of January today, and the time in the UK is around 1623. So this is a portfolio that I take it from. So this particular portfolio's got 1 whole Bitcoin, selection of specially selected altcoins or alternative coins apart from Bitcoin, and this is the totals. This is in US dollars, this is in British pounds, as you can see, and this is the percentage split. It was 75, 25, 75 in the beginning, but as the markets change, that's what the split is at the moment. So I'm going to take this figure here, 184,000. Right, 180. Got it now. 184,862. 184,862, 60. It'll be quick because this updates every 10 minutes as it's alive. And so let's bring this down. That is minus 1,586. That stays red. And the top figure, 231,367.88. 231,367.88. Let's have a look at that right. Yep. So that is minus 1,839 Bitcoin. So it's all down basically. Down yesterday. So the altcoin portfolio is down 1,586. Bitcoin is down 252 based on yesterday, and the total portfolio is down 1,839. So that's the way the portfolio is today, and that's all good. That's all part of the journey, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. That's just the way it goes. What I want to talk more about today is what I talk about. If you haven't visited our website, by the way, IamWealthyandRich.com, it's really an affirmation that you need to use to help you. And about how to understand the game of money and play it well. By the way, you want to scroll down to this form here and get your millionaire mindset investment strategy for free right now after this video. And you'll see the link below the video to get to this site. But see, the key here is understanding the game of money and playing it well. How to understand the game of money and play it well. A lot of people don't understand this concept, and they don't understand why they need to understand the game of money and play it well. And they think they've got a job, they've got a business, and they're doing okay, and they're making money, okay? And that's good. That's great that they've got a business or a job. And, you know, there are different ways of making money. But really understanding the money you're playing with, what's happening, the money you're making, what's happening to it. You know, I talk about this a lot. And for example, this is what's happening to money that you are making in a job or a business. This represents the printing of money by governments over the years. They've been doing it for years, not just this year. This year they're taking another new level, since 2020, rather. You know, here's another thing. It's not just the UK. I know this one says UK, United Kingdom money supply. This is the USA, the money stock. They call it money stock, and to money stock, the Fed, and it's in many countries. Okay, they've been printing money for ages. Every year they print more money, and they really went parabolic in 2020. So it means the money that you're working for, another graph, same thing. Okay, same thing here. The money you're working for is devaluating. So you're not playing the game of money and play it well. You're not. Most people don't understand the game of money. What's happening to the money they're making? So you could be making $1 million a month or $1 million a year or whatever, but really every year that money that you've made, that profits that you've made, are devaluing. So really, you know, next year, yes, you may have made the same million, but you really have made 800,000 or 850,000. The following year, you make that same million again, and you've really made 700,000. Okay, the following year after that, you know, you really made, I'm just using example figures, not exact figures here. So after 5 years, you may just see that, okay, we turned over $1 million, but you really made half a million. So in other words, the purchasing power of what you're making is devaluing. You know, at the same time, we've got people who are, this kind of makes me laugh when I look at this, who are savers and put their money in the bank. I was looking at something here, interest rates, interest rates anyway. That one. It's got savings accounts. You know, no, I saw this thing there. I can't find it anymore. Let's go to mine. You know, the money that you get from the banks, we all know is nothing. Okay, look at these ridiculous rates. Okay, 1.5%. This is per year. 0.67, 1.6, 1.9, 2 point something. That's supposed to be a really good one. 2.10, you know, 2.1, 1.85, you know, and these are the best, okay, you know, and wherever you want to look at this one, even 3 other products, high interest current account, children's savings account, you know, and the same in the UK, US as well, right? Anyone playing this game does not understand the game of money and play it well. They're playing it badly, okay, because you're only going backwards. Okay, you know, we talk about going back to a thing. And this is why we talk, you know, talk about cryptocurrency, and you know, I think this particular was a very good article, which I'm not going into, but it's just the title of the article that says it all. JP Morgan says institutional investors are replacing gold with Bitcoin. Why? Because even gold lost actually over the last 12 months. It was down 7%. So if you were investing in gold, you would have lost money. Okay, but even investing in Bitcoin, and so there are different types of ways to really accelerate your wealth growth. Okay, and not with these ridiculous type of rates. You know, I think I had a spreadsheet. There's a spreadsheet. You know, I was looking at let's get this now. I'll explain that in a minute. Now I was looking at, when I kind of look at some of these companies, what's this one here? I don't know this company at all. Look at that, 0.6 online savings account. You know, you can't get ahead. You can't, if you understand the game of money and play it well, you will not be wasting your time with this. Where's it gone? Change that. Oh yeah, 0.6 something, you know? So having money in the bank is a complete waste of money, complete waste of time. You're literally throwing your money down the toilet by putting it in the bank because it's depreciating faster than what the bank is paying. This was top savings account. I was looking at this yesterday. You know, all these again, ridiculous rates, 0.7, all these banks, I mean, all the 2%. I mean, you can't get ahead. 1.1%, 1.05, 0.8. You can't get ahead of money if you're relying on this type of interest rate. You know, I have some more on this sheet for some other guys here. Oh, let's get this one here. Oh, this one. It's kind of made me laugh. It's not the one I want. What's the other one? Yeah, this one. 3 years. 3 years fixed. Oh yeah, and they're asking questions. This is a bank here. What would the estimated balance be after 12 months based on £10,000 deposit? So after 12 months, you basically make £185 or dollars or whatever, right? That's disgusting. It's really ridiculous. And like I said, if you understand the game of money and playing it well, a person who does that doesn't understand the game of money and they're playing it very badly. Okay, so what does it mean to understand the game of money and playing it well? It means that you in the current system can only, just say for example, if this was you know, you can only maybe progress a very short distance. But if you understand the game of money, okay, how to understand the game of money and you play it well is what those acronyms stand for. Okay, you know, this represents, you know, whatever, 0.6%. Okay, and you've got you know, to I would say 2%. Okay, you're really not making any progress. Those who understand the game of money play it well. You know, I think there are some people who think they understand the game of money play it well, and they're maybe they get in 5%. Even some rich people that think they're clever, they get 5%. So yeah, maybe they're making a bit more progress. Okay, with their money. You know, I was listening to a program yesterday and they talked about how some rich people save money, but they buy a house, you know, multi-million-pound house, £10 million house, or dollar house, but instead of putting all the 10 millions down, they put, you know, deposit down of you know, 3 million or something, and they get the 7 million as a loan. And the person said, well, can't they afford to buy the house? They said they can afford, but it's better for them to take their own 7 million, put it in a high interest account where they will earn 5%. And I was just laughing. Earn 5%, and then they pay 2% for the mortgage, and that means they pocket 3%. You know, so yeah, you know, 5% minus 2% equals 3%. You know, which is you know, so they're getting 3% on their 7 million as opposed to using all their money just to buy a house, which is better than, you know, buying the house outright. Yes, because you're making their money work for them, but that's really still not understanding the game of money and play it well. That's still part of the current system. Okay, and what if you can do, and there's some areas in the crypto where, in areas where you can actually earn, minimum of for, I would say, to 12%, even 16%. Let's say 12%. Now that's good. Okay, that's a lot better. Your money's going a lot further. Okay, much better. But they're even more powerful systems. Okay. Power plus systems, and where you can earn. By the way, all of this is, I should mention, is per year. All these interest rates is per year. Okay, and even this one is per year. What if you can make this, take this, right? Let's just take this. And instead of per year, per month. Now, you've really got a power system of making, not only, you'd run laps around. You understand? These other systems. You understand? So this is really what we talk about, how to understand the game of money and play it well. Okay, when you're really making a lot more money, you compound it. Okay, right? So which one would you rather be? Would you rather be this guy here, or this one here at 5%? Or even these guys who think they're clever, which is not bad, but they're more powerful systems. I understand they're more powerful systems where you can do this per month. Okay, so so this is what I'm talking about. When you're able to do this per month, then you are overcoming the printing that the governments are doing of the money, which won't stop. Okay, they printed over 7 trillion in the US. The UK, they printed many billions as well, and so on and so forth, many countries. And this is like something like saying you have the governments keyboard government, they're pushing the other way. You see what I mean? They're pushing the other way, right? With their printing, you're gonna find it very hard to get past, get ahead. You see, because they're pushing backwards at 5% per year, or 7% per year, or 15% per year. Okay, so it's not this much. I'm just going to wipe out nearly everything you're doing. We'll wipe this out. It will wipe this out. You see what I mean? You need to be earning at least something like this to even stay ahead, just to break even. Okay, let's just say, yeah, just to break even. I would say, I'll just put it this way. Government one is like that. It's printing about 7 to 10% per year. It was printed as much as 15% a year, even 20% a year in 2020, but they slowed it down a bit. But they'll still go back to printing. So that wipes out, okay, everything, most of what you're earning here. Even if you have how to understand the game of money and pay it well, and you're getting 4 to 12% per year. If you're getting maybe 7 to 10% a year, and they're pushing back, like I said, at I would say I would say minimum, where's this figure gone? 7 to generous. I'll just say 10%. Okay, that's what they're pushing back. Okay, and this is what you've got to contend with. Okay, this is what you've got to contend with, right? Your business profits that you're making are being eroded. They're wiping them out, right? So you've got to have a system that pushes forward 10 times more than that, not just twice as much. You understand? And this is what people don't get about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Or you really are just making 2% on top of it and just treading water, really. But I understand there are systems, and you can get in touch with me and talk about that, of how you can really understand, for those who really understand, really understand the game of money and play it well. You need a Power Plus system, not just a conventional system or even just a basic crypto system. Okay, this is simple, a very crypto typical. This is typical, which is better than nothing, but they're even more powerful system. So yeah, want to be in a position where you learn to understand the game of money and play it well. Really learn how to understand the game of money and play it well. This is the time you really need to, this is the time you really need to take to try and understand the game of money and play it well. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind. Okay, but there are systems, there are ways, and so on. But it starts with filling the short form on our website and contacting me. We can have a discussion and see and show you how you can actually accelerate your wealth growth. But with that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Watch this, hit the notification button, and so on and so forth. And don't forget to visit the website. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. The link on the website is down below, or you can see the URL after this message at the end of this video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.